Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about starting with the end in mind. So if you want to get anything you want in life, you have to have a vision and you have to have a goal. Otherwise, you're just going to be blowing in the wind and just taking a lot longer to get there. So yes, in life, not everything works out according to plan, but you have to have some kind of direction that you're going towards. Think about it like a GPS. You have to know where you're starting now to get to where you want to be. Because along that journey, all your actions, thoughts, and behaviors are going to be in alignment with your goals. So if you have no goals and you have no vision and you're just blowing in the wind, then it's going to take forever for you to even get there if you've even thought about it. But I'm going to give a few examples. Let's say, for example, with your health. Okay, how do you want your life to look like when you're retired? What do you want to be doing when you're retired? Do you want to be in a wheelchair or a walker with a caregiver, not being able to feed yourself, or you lose all your independence because you have limitations with your body or even your mind? Yes, there are some genetics involved in that, and some are preventable, or you can slow down the process with healthy behaviors. So I've been a caregiver for 4 years, and I've seen people at the end of their life and what it's like and the struggles that they have, and knowing that sometimes it's preventable. And if they only had better habits in their life, they may not be at that point where they need a caregiver. Because there's also other senior citizens and people who are retired who are bike riding around France and traveling and exercising and enjoying life and independent and really happy with it. So you have to think, what behaviors do you have right now that are either supporting your goals or deteriorating them? Because if you're having unhealthy habits, like just not eating very well, not exercising, totally stressed out, not getting enough sleep, things like that, those take a toll on your mind. Our brains control every other function in our entire body. It's the control center. So you want to take good care of your brain, because then later in life, you could be getting dementia or something because you have a diet high in sugar, which a lot of onset of dementia starts almost 50 years prior. And you don't have a lot of time at the end, if you're diagnosed with it, to correct it because of the habits that you've had all along. So right now, if you want to be that independent senior citizen that's still traveling the world and still doing your activities, maybe you're at the golf course all day long, maybe you're shopping, maybe you're enjoying your grandkids and you have the energy to play with them and take them on outings and things like that, and being able to walk around without a hip problem or a knee problem or getting exhausted and tired or having a walker and things like that, or someone having to push you in a wheelchair. What are you doing for yourself now? Because if you have dementia, that type of a brain looks a lot like someone who's also an alcoholic. And sometimes they can be crabby people to be around. They're not very enjoyable. And then people won't want to be around you, even if they love you, because you're just a lot to deal with. So, you want to do habits that support with a healthy habit, exercise, get enough sleep, take good care of your brain is ultimately the goal. Drink in moderation, definitely not every day. That affects your brain. Yes, red wine can help with your blood flow, but you also don't want to deteriorate your brain cells either. So that's one thing to think about. If it's your education, whether you want a PhD or a high school diploma, whatever your dreams and goals are, your behavior is in alignment with it. So whether you're knowing that for the next 8 years you're going to be having to study every single day, maybe not getting in a relationship, you'll have more focus on your studies and do better in school, and then have your family after you're done with that, or any obstacles that might arise that would slow you down from reaching that goal, you'll change along the way as your goals change as well. If it's with finances, whether you want $1 million home on the coast and drive your favorite car, or you're okay just the average lifestyle, that's fine too. But whatever your goal is, your behavior will be in alignment with it. If you have to pay off loans or whatever, you're probably not going to go out as much. You're not going to, get your hair done or your nails done or buy that gun or that motorcycle or whatever it is. If maybe, let's say, you're trying to have a better financial future for yourself, get debt free, pay off a mortgage, or even own a home or different things like that, your behaviors will become in alignment when you have that vision for yourself. So dream, think about what you want in the end of your life, so that your behavior and actions will follow suit. If it's a relationship, if you want a respectful and loving relationship, what kind of person do you have to become to have that for yourself, to provide that to someone and for yourself? What the other person will respect you as well, trust you, honor you, whatever, fill in the blank, whatever it is that you want at the end of the day. Do you want to be arguing with your significant other? Do you want to be pissed off? Do you want to hold grudges? Do you want a divorce? Or do you want to be totally in love, share memories together, build a future together? It all takes action. Love is an action. Being in love is a feeling, but feelings come and go. So if you want that love to sustain long term, then they're little actions we do every day. Same with our health. They're little health habits we do every day to have a healthy life. Even finances. Everything is a compound effect. Little things matter to get big results, and they're daily habits that we have. So you have to think about what you want in the end so that your behavior is in alignment with that. And all your actions are in alignment with that. There's so many times, let's say, I've been on a dating app, and I'll be very direct and ask what kind of relationship are they looking for. And some of them are really wishy-washy, that they're not quite sure. They just might want to date it around, but then maybe later they want something serious. They don't know what they want. And for me, I don't have time to mess around with someone who doesn't know what they want. Because if you don't know what you want, you just drag everyone down with you. And you're not even clear about your own visions, wants, or needs, or anything like that. So you're not really self-reflective. So if you need to write it down, studies show when you write things down, your brain remembers it better. So any goals you have, no matter what it is, write it down. Then be specific. If it's a house or a car, how much does it cost? How much do you have to make per month, per week, and per hour to afford that? If it's a loving and respectful relationship, what type of behaviors do you have to adopt or practice or learn to be a good partner that can provide that in a relationship, that will also attract that in a relationship? Just look at all those different areas, and they're unique to each individual, and whatever you want is perfectly fine. But I really encourage you to think outside the box. Think about something that you think might actually be unattainable and strive to go for that rather than just what you think you're limiting yourself that you have the ability to right now in your life, because you can grow into that, whatever that vision is for you. Grow into it, and so make it bigger than what you think is reasonable. And I wish you the best of luck. And please share any comments or questions that you have down below, anything that you would like me to answer. And please like and subscribe.